Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Lord of the Rings Online, and we're going to pick up where we left off with doing the Book 4. I forgot exactly which step we're on, but we're going to take a look at it now and continue on doing that whole book. I hope we can get through that book, so we'll see how that goes.
Will you lend me your ear?
So it's Book 4, Chapter 6, The Knowledge of the Onodrim. Okay, I don't know that word. While you were searching the Stone Troll Caves, a productive search, but do not be dismayed by what you did not reveal, that you did not reveal the Nazgul's location. I received word from Brecken in the South Trollshaws. My brother dispatched him to watch over the land south of the road, and it seems that duty has been rewarded. Brecken has reported seeing one of the wandering Onodrim. If this is so, older and wiser eyes than our own may have seen the passing of the Nazgul and could tell us as much. Travel west along the road that runs through South Trollshaws. Brecken has scouts along the road, and one of them can direct you to his camps. Barachin can then tell you where to find the wayward Onodrim. Okay, that was a mouthful. But that's where we're going to go. So let's see where this is on the map. Looks like it's at this other camp, which I already did get the location for. In the previous episode, I didn't show it on camera. I don't
what
think,
can I
but
do
I
for
did,
you?
Actually tag that camp while I was over in that area. So we'll travel there now. And arriving at his camp. This is no place for a dwarf.
What do you need?
I have long believed that Onodrim of legend have walked among the wooded areas of Trollshaws, but I have never seen one for myself until now. As I climb the high moor toward the Imeldaris to bear messages from Rochwin and Alflaths, a curious mood took hold of me. I strayed from my path, walking south down a great slope into the Valley of the Giants. From a great distance I beheld one of the Onodrim standing like a mighty tree, its leaves turning to red. As I watched, it turned and slowly moved behind a great boulder and was lost to my view. Be careful on your journey, for giants of that valley are formidable, and speak with this Onod. He may know the location of Nazgul Eladin seeks. Okay, so we need to find this Onod, and where might he be? Oh, way over there, actually. In that valley. This is going to be a long trek, except I know actually if I go to Rivendell, I can take, there is a where's my Rivendell portal? There's my Rivendell portal. There's a horse you can take that takes you almost very close to that camp, so I think that's going to be the fastest path. Let me go to Rivendell and I'll show you how to get there. Okay, so I'm at the stable here in Rivendell, and you can see here's the normal guy that will take you to different areas, but there's a horse back here. One of the elves' horses that can guide you to the encampment of High Moor. And you click on it, and it immediately takes you there. And see it on our map. You see, so it kind of takes us very close to here, so we'll be able to travel up around the mountain to get to the location that we're going to. You saw that he had a different kind of ring that actually had like a little coin in the center of it. That is because I haven't purchased the Trollshaws from the store, and I am running on a free account, or somewhat free, but I have a lot of stuff on it, and I found that you can actually play most of Lotro by just buying the content as you go. You do need to get a subscription at least once, because there's some certain things that unlock when you have a subscription at least once. But after that point, you can start, especially if you're going to play a long time, you can start to buy everything you need, and then you don't have to really run a subscription. There's only a few things like PvP and skirmishes and stuff that kind of unlock with subscription that you don't necessarily need. So I'm getting close, hopefully. Hopefully I'm in the right area. see, there's all sorts of quest givers here. Well, these guys, if you killed them, you would get quest if you had the Trollshaw pack unlocked. Aha, looks like we've got an int that we are going to talk to. I was thinking that's what he meant, and that's what we were going to actually do. Good, that guy didn't follow me. So, here's Onodrim. Onodrim. We'll just call him that. Onodrim. The Onode stares at you with expressionless eyes. Its bark-like skin is coiled with corruption, and its mouth opens and closes soundlessly. Sudden, the deep wells of its eyes ripple with anger. Oh. So, it's not happy we're here. I need to get off my horse, dummy. And... there we go. We defeated the wood troll. He's not an int. He is a troll. So that's the reason we had to do that. He didn't want to talk to us. So, oh my gosh, we got to go way back to the Thornhand camp. Man, that's going to be a long run. So I'll be back when I get there. Actually, I just went ahead and used a coin to get there. I didn't feel like...
How can I be of service?
The Onode attack you? The tree herders of old were peaceful and more wont to stand unnoticed among the trees than treat with strangers, with peace or violence. I do not know the meaning of these signs, Dizzing. Our problems may be more far-reaching than I had supposed.
Mind my words.
Book 4, Chapter 7, The Aid of Mirkwood. You are fortunate. The creature which you face could not have been a true Onode. You could not possibly have faced the might of one of the old ones. Nor would you have to, for the Onodrim are friendly to the free people of the rare occasion their paths meet. The great forests are less traveled now than they were in days past, and a few now ever see one of those great tree herds. A small company of elves from Mirkwood came to Imeldaris to consult with my father. Perhaps one of them will know the manner of creature you faced. Speak with my father to arrange audience. So, we've got to go back to Rivendell to talk to Elrond. So, luckily I have another thing I purchased is to have these on low cooldown, like 5-minute cooldown. It's another thing you can purchase from the store. So I'm back in Elrond's library, and let's see what he has to say.
A strange fate brings you hither.
I'm glad you so ably served my sons, ably. I feel that you are close to locating the Nazgul that escaped the raging waters of the Bruinen. And yet more evils reveal themselves. The elves of Mirkwood have encountered such evil before. My son was right to send you to me. Speak with Legolas, son of Tharnduil, in one of the guest rooms along the road that winds up the southern slope of the Vale of Imeldaris. He has been often in thought while he remains here and may be able to help you find and defeat the source of evil. Okay, more running around, but we are going to go to Legolas, who's at the guest house, which we've been to before. And here I am arriving at the guest house. And here is Legolas.
Megovanen.
Hail to you. If you did not bring such dire news, I would greet you more heartily, but your tidings are troubling. We of Mirkwood have indeed encountered these creatures before, but it's not something I expected to see again. A tribe of trolls once lived near Dol Guldur, and we who fought them called these creatures wood trolls. Once these were wandering individual creatures, loath to unite or even live near their fellows. At Dol Guldur, however, something caused them to join together. A king was raised among them, and he unified the wood trolls into a terrible force. My father sent many warriors to defeat the wood trolls, and it was done. I believe something has once again united wood trolls of Trollshaws. But this place is far from Mirkwood. My father's warriors will not avail us.
Will you lend me your ear?
Chapter 8, The Unmarked Trail. We must track the wood trolls to their lair. if we are to cleanse the corruption that scars the Trollshaws. I can take you to them. Their tracks are easily distinguishable in the muddy earth, and wood trolls are not known for their subtlety or intelligence. But ask me not in haste. I know the Nazgul that Master Elrond has lost, and I fear that it may have lent some of its strength and power to these creatures, for them to be so bold. We must be watchful. Speak with me when you are gathered such friends as you can trust and ready to be led into the wild in search of the wood trolls and the evil power I fear may be their ally. All right, so this quest is meant for a fellowship, but I believe... Yeah, it says if you choose to undertake this quest solo, you will receive an inspiration bonus, which will allow us to do it solo, and we definitely want to do that now. So let's accept this. Let's
There was an evil
travel
power at
down. I'm
work.
ready. Can you follow the tracks of the wood trolls and can lead you to their lair? Bring wood friends you can trust. Wood trolls are dangerous creatures, and we may find more than one or two. Oh, look at him, mighty there.
An ancient evil, a corruption of the very nature of Middle-earth, threatens to spread its vile poison throughout the Trollshaws. This evil must be thwarted before it can be brought to bear against the hidden vale of Rivendell.
So even the roots are rising up against us. Wow, lots of them. Is there more? Dang. Come on, Legolas. I'm doing better than you. Good lord. Let's go. These are unusually large tracks. I don't see them.
Danger is near, friend.
The earth groans beneath the tread of evil. There are wood trolls near. So that was really just a rest in case you needed it. So these are the actual wood trolls. They don't look like the Ents. That one did. There we go. More approaching from the west. Be ready. This feels like a skirmish, actually. Bolster my courage. Well fought, my friend. Let us gather our strength and press onward. I think I'm ready. How about you, Betty?
Let us continue.
I'm ready to proceed as well. The Gandalf was a place of peace in earlier days, but now it is a den of evil, and I will be glad to leave it. The larger wood troll tracks lead to the west. Let us go. Ooh, what is this? What's going on? What was that about? What was that? Whatever evil resides within the Gladoff has disrupted even its trees. Ah, I can see the trees now. Not going to be a big fight. I'm not dying, so it's not that big of a deal. I really need to come move Legolas down here. I can actually see what he's doing. 'Cause there's some especially later on some quests that you're in that you really have to keep the NPC alive or else you'll get in trouble really quickly. And in case you ever want to know, you can hit the controls backslash to get the UI changes up. So if you hit control backslash, then all of this becomes available and you can actually move it around. It's pretty nice, actually. See, what is this? What's with that color? More than a few wood trolls, Legolas. I think you were a little incorrect with your numbers here. Minstrel's been pretty fun so far. I've actually kind of liked his play style. At least his red line play style. I haven't played any of his other. No, control right there. Come on, Legolas. Did you hear that? What? I didn't hear anything. Look, fin crawlers rise up against us. They always rise up against us. Not meta-friendly. That's some noisy stuff. It's not the end of the creature's crib. More are upon us. I don't know why it switched like that to Legolas. Look, to the north. More fin crawlers. Really? Man. See, as a group instance, this could have been really tough back in the day. Some foul beast sends these fin crawlers against us. I agree. So let's see what he has to say.
There is an evil power at work.
Come now, some beast calls the fin crawlers. We must put an end to this creature if we are to continue following the tracks through Gladolf. Come now, up to the north. Yep, more of these. What? Oh. Seems like I remember doing this one before. It's been a long time ago. A lot of experience, that's good though. Damn. Man, he's just knocking me around. Doing all sorts of crazy things. Legolas is being pretty aggressive as an NPC. I mean, he's just like taking them, going up, and taking them, tagging them. You don't have a choice to like even sit back. You just have to go with it. It's interesting because I put that here. I guess this is a little off because it populated this my little buff tracker differently. Careful now. Be on your guard. What is it? Just looks like more trolls. Oh, lots of loot. More foes ahead. Yeah, we already established that. So see now, I'm going to do this green, this Anthem of War. And see, it goes down here, and it's showing that I have this buff going. But these are still active, so I can still consume them like that. It's kind of interesting. I almost should do that. So I think they call this a coda or something. Yeah, alters coda, increases critical rating of the coda. And this is coda as well, which pushes the call of the second age. I don't know what that means. Increases the damage of your call skills. I don't know what those are. Oh, these? Yeah. So if you want to, if it's going to be a really long fight, then you should probably put these on. Sorry, I'm figuring this out as I go. I don't know much about minstrels. I can put this coda on. You can see that's doing. Now my calls are more powerful. And I can finish up with Or maybe I could even do another coda. Besides heal over time. What is this? Follow the second age. Do I have another spell over here I didn't know about? I do. Good grief. Move that around. Crazy. So this is getting a little repetitive, so let me pause here, and whenever we find something a little more interesting, or Legolas has something interesting to say, I'll be back. He said, look, our foe lies ahead. Aha, collar. I paused just a little too soon, even that was it. There wasn't anything else. Alright, I'm going to try to run 2 codas this time and see if that works. Oh, he's come, Earth foes. Rip, tear, gnash, and claw. Why can't I do anything? Leave me alone. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Why can't I do anything? it doesn't look like I can. I can only run one code at a time. This is weird. Come on, Michael, let's do something, man. What's he doing? I'm gonna have to heal her. Look, I don't think Legolas is doing anything anymore. He's just like out of commission. Oh, now he's doing something. Like it's just got him messed up. Man, I hope he doesn't. There. Good. Now spare a few moments and rest, for the way ahead is fraught with worse peril. Really? Okay.
We are nearing the source of the evil.
I knew the moment you defeated the caller of the bog, for this command over the creature of the fizz suddenly abated. There is something still within the Gladoff, for the evil that corrupts this place did not vanish with your defeat of the wood troll that opposed us. There is something else behind this woe. Okay. The trail continues down to the east. Looks like we're just going to be killing more of these mobs, so whenever I get closer to whatever this thing is, I will be back. It says, come, I feel like our final foe is ahead. I thought we were kind of going into a cave. There's a lot of underbrush. A deep uneasiness lies about this place. Oh, look at that. There's a Nazgul. Never forget your master. Pain comes to those who do. Tashak will remember. Then prove your loyalty to the Great Eye. Deal with these foes. I leave them to you. Attack now, Earth foes, in the name of the Great Eye. Starting to get a little bit of rhythm out of this minstrel. Tashak will not fall so easily. Ooh, look at this. So this would be like an epic, I suppose, because this is probably the end. Wow. Look at him. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. See if I can get it. I have a little voice mode that allows me to take screenshots that'll do everything for me that I need to do. So that's the reason you hear me say that. Take a screenshot. Even if I just say it casually like that, it's supposed to work. he's glitching around or something. Oh no, really? Okay. So see, he got outside of his little area and I think it reset him. So you wanna, looks like you wanna stay down here. Bring him too far away, he's gonna reset and you have to start all over, which is what I'm doing now. Especially when he does that kick. I think that's actually what sent me off into the wrong area. Oh, he's healing? Just about got him. Take screenshot. Dang it, can't get to that spot. Take screenshot. Well done. Thanks to your aid, Tashak's service to Mordor was short indeed.
Dread has passed, but the memory is evil.
The Nazgul vanished from my view, but he did not immediately depart. Legend tells that one of the ring race was an Esterling king who had great skill in tracking and stealth. Only the dread that lay heavily upon my heart told of his presence. That now is gone, but the memory is black. It is good that you defeated Tashak, for the Nazgul had given him some power with which rarely rally the wood trolls in great number. They might have threatened Imildaris itself. Individually, they are much less of a threat. We should return, Dizing. The Gandalf grows cold and sad. So we're going to return.
How can I be of service?
Return, I will go with you. We must report what happened here, though the news be grim.
Legolas pursued the Nazgul and hindered his plans to ally with the wood trolls. But the ring-wraith escaped. The Nazgul must be found, for he is certainly aware that the One Ring has entered Rivendell, though it is hoped that Elrond's vigil keeps him blind to the secret ways. As long as one of the nine remains abroad, we cannot hope to leave Rivendell, for neither the ring nor the ring-bearer would pass safely beyond the bounds of the troll shores.
Wow, that was awesome. Very cool indeed. So let's talk to Legolas. Let's turn this in.
Megovanen.
We have ended the Nazgul's designs by slaying the wood troll Tashak, but the escape of so great a servant of the enemy cast a shadow upon my heart. So let's see. It looks like I can get some trekker trousers. Oh, man, I can't wear those. That's why it's so much better. Can't wear those. Can wear this. So it looks like I get some new damage. Yeah, because the rest of these I am unable to use. So finish that.
Stay a moment.
Chapter 9. Hasten their departure. I do not think this is the end of our search for the Nazgul that escaped the waters of the Brunnen. Indeed, we have only seen the beginning of the trouble he may cause. We must tell Master Elrond what has transpired. A task of great secrecy has been set before some of us at Imildaris, and I fear we have been too long delayed already. Speak to Master Elrond inside the last homely house, and tell him of our journey into the lair of Tashak and what we beheld there. The time for delay is past. Alright, so we're going to go back to the last homely home. And here's Elrond.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
I'm glad to hear your news, Dizing. Do not grieve overmuch for the loss of the Nazgul. His fell designs within the wood trolls were ended by your brave actions and the skills of Legolas. Yes, your encounter with the Nazgul has revealed to me what I must do. I will speak with Gandalf, for the errand of which you heard whispers has become all the more urgent because of the news you bring. For you, though, I would ask that you keep your attention focused on the Nazgul.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
And that is going to wrap up book 4, because this is Book 5, Chapter 1, Into the Misty Mountains, which is level 42, definitely outside of my range. That's the reason it is red. So we'll pick that up later on after we've done a few more things. We may even do some quests around the Troll Shaws a little more, but I'm unsure what I'm going to be doing next. If you got ideas on what I should be doing to get up into the 40s, I think is where I want to be, and I'm at 37 now, almost 38. So I got a couple of more levels. So if you've got some ideas on what I should be doing, please leave them in the comments and let me know. Excuse me. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave any comments you may have. And as always, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers, and you could be one of those. So, till next time, bye.